Hi, I am Anna. I come from www.ntvforex.com. Asia oil higher moves but no rallying cry yet. Analysis http ntvforex.com news ID 731E139102023 17:27 am. Oil is trading higher, but ETA still not the rallying cry needed to get the oil complex back on its feet, especially in the wake of the late precipitous fall. Encouragingly though, as prices shift higher, spreads have tightened a bit, but the contango remains solid with the WTI DEC20 DEC213.62 and provides the poorest forward-looking optics of them all. But, at these levels, trading houses might begin to think about buying for future delivery and could start bidding for offshore storage, which is typically the case when tanker rates are as depressed as they are right now. The economics are not quite there at the moment, but in the absence of further OPEC interventions, should the curve steepen further and tanker rates remain favorable, trading house demand could provide a keen level of support. NBSP. The catalyst for the fall in crude has also been the sell-off in equity markets and especially what appears to have been a bubble in tech stocks where Tesla, the epitome of the anti-crude oil play, tumbled massively this week. So, it would make sense also that as stock markets surge again, oil prices will push higher. Still, investors may need to fill Tuesday's Nasdaq gap to get oil prices kicking into a larger gear. NBSP in the background, of course, continues to be COVID concerns and the delicate balancing act needed to return economies to a new normal and manage the likely rise in cases in the northern hemisphere when social activities move indoors and the virus could spread more virulently. In this regard, AstraZeneca pausing all COVID-19 vaccine clinical trials yesterday certainly roiled the oil markets that had started to become more optimistic about a vaccine over the last month. However, there is light at the end of the vaccine tunnel as AstraZeneca's trials may resume next week, according to the NBSP Financial Times. NBSP. The drug maker had suspended its vaccine trials after an unexplained illness in a UK participant. In reality, prices above Brent $45 BBL were getting ahead of the recovery as most of the low-hanging bullish fruit had been consumed, with traders simultaneously finding themselves at the end of the bullish runway, running headlong into the biggest price impediments of them all, the end of summer seasonality demand concerns. Still, with driving and travel in the US at a historically depressed level this past summer, the impacted demand side can be seen in the weak refining margin environment prompting the cut in Saudi OSBs for October. NBSP traders are unquestionably relying on their correlation matrices though, given the multiple market oddities that appear to be popping up in whack-a-mole fashion. Eurist holds 1.1800 with gold holding $1,925, so ETA very conceivable that the USD dollar weaker trend could offer up a much-needed lifeline to the oil markets. If you follow my blog, you know that one of my crucial recovery signposts for oil is lumber, and if you are re-looking for market price action oddities, look no further. After the epic runs higher since June and last week's market melt, we had a consecutive run of 5 limit down days. Finally, yesterday, we opened the limit down, then trade limit up, only to finish limit down. NBSP. Enough said. NBSP. Subscribe our channel to receive the news as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. If you want to read real-time news, text messages to MT5 Expert Advisors page at https://m.me mt5.expert.advisors.